Welcome to the Fresh 92.7 NRLSA panel. I'm Joe Schwab and we will be discussing the upcoming Vinet Solutions NRLSA AllStars 2015 Carnival. I'm joined by SA AllStars captain Hayden Eijkenboom, Indigenous AllStars captain and coach Jamie McCafferty, New Zealand AllStars player Nathan Tahere and Pacific Island AllStars coach Mark Siaosi. Hi everyone.
How you going?
Howdy.
The annual NRLSA AllStars Carnival will be held this coming weekend on Saturday, July 18th at Hanson Reserve at Woodville Gardens. The AllStars Carnival is a unique event that embraces and celebrates SA's multicultural community. What are your thoughts on this carnival and opportunity it presents to our local players?
I think for starters it's good publicity. I mean, rugby in Adelaide's not too big, so for the cameras, for the NRL stars to be coming down here, it's just really good to let people know about it.
It's a great opportunity for us to represent our community and our people. Also gives us an opportunity to play alongside the best that South Australia has to offer, along with the NRL All-Stars.
Nathan?
Yeah, exactly like you said. You know, it's a great opportunity to represent where you come from, wear the jersey. You know, it's a privilege and an honour, and to really get on to playing against all the greatest South Australian league players.
Just echoing the same, you know, it's a privilege to be a part of the team and great to just be able to illustrate the culture and the difference of people playing.
Now, JB, you've been involved in the carnival the past 3 years with the Indigenous AllStars. How have you enjoyed the experience? Of course, capped off with the win in 2013.
Yeah, it's been a great experience, not just for myself, but for all the players that have been involved over that 3 year period. As you said, we did win it the first year. Unlucky last year not to come away with the play, even though we didn't lose a game. But I'm sure this carnival will be a positive one for us.
With the support of NRL One community, we have had a number of guest former NRL players participate in the carnival over the years, including former New South Wales State of Origin and Cronulla Sharks player David Peachy, who has participated in the carnival since it originated in 2013. Now, Mark, the Pacific Island team was introduced last year, and of course you won the tournament. The boys were lucky enough to have a player like Petro Civoniceva, who of course represented Australia, Queensland, State of Origin and the Brisbane Broncos. How do you think, what sort of effect do you think he had on the boys?
Well, his physical presence probably, you know, just being there for the rest of the guys to watch him. But he was a great communicator too. You know, he's very supportive to everyone before match. You know, made sure everyone was ready. You know, just an all-round great coaching figure as well. So it was great for the guys to have him.
This year's carnival will see 5 former NRL player guest stars in the event. Now, Hayden, we'll start with the SA side. Unfortunately, you guys haven't had any former NRL players in the last 2 years, but this year you'll be lucky enough to run along with former St George, New South Wales and Australian player Matt Cooper and former Brisbane Bronco Nick Kelly. What's that going to be like for your side?
It'll be a big boost. Just knowing that they're out there will probably lift the boys. They want to show off a bit and show them that they've got what it takes. Leadership and experience will just be an absolute boost for us. We didn't come away with a win at any of the games last year, so just having 2 players with that stance will really help us for sure.
Of course, you touched on it. Last year you guys unfortunately finished last in the carnival. What have you been working on going into this year? Are you feeling confident under new coach Bobby?
I am. I think Bobby's picked a good side, given availability by players. It's a fresh side. We've got a few old faces from last year, but there's a lot of new faces too. So I'm really looking forward to it. It looks good on paper, so hopefully we can put it on the field.
Now, Nathan, this will be your first appearance at the AllStars Carnival. Your side will be lucky enough to have former Manly Sea Eagles, Parramatta Eels and New Zealand representative Joe Lullavau running water and coaching. What's that going to be like?
Oh, you know, well, because of his experience, I believe that he could really give us a good insight to what to expect when playing against, you know, all of these great teams like Pacific Islanders, you know, the AllStars, the Indigenous. You know, it's just going to be a great experience, and to have him there, he's got our back, you know, with all of the experience. It's really going to give us the help we need. And of course the New Zealand side came runner-up last year. What have you guys been working on heading into this weekend's carnival? Well, Coach Steen, you know, he really expects a lot from us, you know, and as expected, you know, we've been selected from all of the teams, all of the clubs and everything like that, and you know, we should know what we're supposed to do, but we're really coming together. We're going to start hopefully we can work together to bring this out for us this year.
Now, JB, your Indigenous side will once again have David Peachy involved, but this year there's been a big inclusion of former New South Wales State of Origin and South Sydney Rabbitohs player Nathan Merritt. How big is that for your side?
I think that being that last year we didn't have David in a playing role, he was in it there as a coaching role, certainly helped myself and the other coaches. Having Nathan this year and David both playing is probably going to be a huge boost. So not only do we have a range of different stars from the South Australian League, but including those two is probably going to be a huge boost for us.
Do you think their addition will help you lift the Winners' Shield this year again?
Look, having two players of that standard can only be a positive for any side.
Now, Mark, unfortunately the Pacific Island side won't have any former NRL players in it this year, but how are the boys looking into going into the carnival?
Might sound like a pun, but we're going to treat the ball like a hot coconut. And the guys like to run. You know, a Pacific Island style of playing is normally a very mobile and running part of rugby. So, you know, we're looking forward to just attacking.
Of course, you guys won last year. Have there been any additions to the squad?
We've got a couple of new guys that have fronted up this year. So we're pretty excited because they're fairly mobile and big.
It has also been announced that National Indigenous Television Network, NITV, will once again be broadcasting the carnival in September 2015. How exciting is that for all of you players and coaches?
Yeah, I love being on camera. It's good.
Jamie?
I think it's just going to be a boost for rugby league here in South Australia. It means that, you know, we can televise our games and get the word out that rugby league is a game that everyone can play.
Nathan, how special will it be for you to be on TV?
Well, it's definitely going to be different. I've never been televised. You'll follow the rules there in South Australia. It's completely different to everything on New Zealand. I mean, you guys have all these like photos and you guys get really into it, like really spread the word around the communities of South Australia. It's a really good boost because people back home, like from Pacific Islanders back in New Zealand, you know, they can tune in and watch along to it. So I reckon it's me.
Mark?
Yeah, definitely the same. I mean, PR community right across Australia can get onto NITV and view, and they do, and it's quite exciting for league's exposure in South Australia, so we're pretty positive about it all.
Thank you all for joining me this evening. I wish you all very best for the carnival.
Thanks
mate.
Thanks, buddy.
The carnival day is jam-packed with a Junior AllStars clinic and backyard league games in the morning, an under-18s representative game, NRL touch football SA exhibition game, and finally the opening ceremony to the main carnival at 5 p.m, with game 1 kicking off between SA and the Indigenous AllStars at 5:30 p.m. For more information on the upcoming carnival and the NITV broadcast, visit our website www.sarugbyleague.com.au or find us on Facebook. I'm Joe Schwab, and this has been the Fresh 92.7 NRL SA panel.